Hello, my name is Lanessa Frazier, and it gives me great pleasure to take you on a tour of my Practicum e-portfolio as I complete my Master's in Instructional Technology here at Fort Hays State. Under the candidate information, which you're viewing now, you'll be able to see my personal introduction that gives you a bit more information about me and my pursuit of this degree. I'm a bit of a non-traditional student, in case you couldn't tell, and the exploration stage of my reflection section will give you a bit more insight into my path of how I landed in K through 12 education. Definitely not one to miss. My technology philosophy, as well as my resume and my goals, round out this section. Next, in the activity evidence, you'll find my professional development plan. And this plan details how my school has been able to quickly transition from face-to-face education to remote learning. In fact, just this week, we initiated many parts of this plan as our COVID-19 numbers displaced entire classrooms. My professional face-to-face videos are here, and they encompass a training session that I created and facilitated for our staff of paraprofessionals, teaching them the technology tools that they're now incorporating into their support of our certified staff. My professional presentations are in those. I've included some interesting adaptations of how I use technology in our community of families. If you look at these here, you'll be able to see frequently asked technology questions on different topics that our families have literally sent questions in or called questions in about. I answer these questions on our via Loom, and then I place them on our social media sites to assist families in their at-home education needs. I've also covered such topics as digital citizenship with our students, and I created a pretty fun pledge in there as well, so you'll definitely want to see that. Moving on to my article summaries, I get to share how other communities and countries who are battling COVID-19 at this same time and away from their brick and mortar education facilities and some of their innovative solutions that they've come up with. Finally, in this section, be sure to see how a pretty famous educator from DC has volunteered to help our school with some of our science remote learning needs. You know, displaying that ITSE 4A kind of collaboration. And that is fun, and it's going to be fun in the future. So you want to make sure that you see that. In the evaluation tab, you'll see that there are my peer reviews, which my peers have talked about what they've enjoyed or not so much in the work that I've done. And you'll also notice that there's a place for you. So make sure that you complete that review form as well. Finally, in the last section, I've included my reflections. You may call it navel gazing or my musings, but they reflect my time in the MIT program. These reflections have forced me to step back and reflect on my time in the MIT program. And they have really provided some opportunities even though I'm not quite done, to see what's been successful and where I've struggled. And just as they say in the book of Genesis, it is good and it's almost finished. So I have really and thoroughly enjoyed my time at Fort Hays State and look forward to the time where I can be called an alum. Please enjoy your time as you peruse my ePortfolio, and I hope that you enjoy it. Thank you so much for your time and attention.